What is the first thing that comes to mind when you hear the word dog? We all have various opinions on dogs. Some of us think of dogs as cute and friendly creatures, while others may not. Some may feel indifferent about them, perhaps assuming their existence does not carry much significance, that they do not have much benefit other than being cute. How true may that be? What if we were to tell you that some dogs are detectives that can detect cancer by simply sniffing you? What is that? Dogs can smell cancer? Cancer has smell? Why are scientists even researching this? Let's talk about how a dog's sense work. Have you ever wondered why dogs have such a keen sense of smell? When you have the soup in front of you, your brain can just perceive the scent of the soup, but dogs can smell each of the ingredients individually.
Dogs have anywhere from 125 to 300 million scent receptors depending on the breed, which gives them over 1,000 to 100,000 times more sensitivity than humans. Because our sense of smell is not as sensitive, that is why we also mainly use sight to investigate our surroundings, whereas dogs use their sense of smell. Dogs constantly sniff the air, the ground, and other objects to discover the information in their surroundings. When a dog sniffs, air is directed to the part of the nasal cavity that contains scent receptors. The vomeronasal organ, also known as Jacobson's organ, is an additional olfactory organ found in dogs. This organ aids in the detection of body odors. Starting slightly beyond the canine teeth, the vomeronasal organ travels along the floor of the nose. It connects directly with the olfactory lobe via nerve bundles. This basically allows canines to sense other unique odors without inhaling them. It's as if you had a part of your nose in your mouth.
Dogs' nostrils are coma-shaped, which create a swirl with the incoming air in order for the scent molecules to circulate freely in the nose. A dog's nose is normally wet and therefore is better able to capture scent particles. The moisture in the air is captured and dissolved, bringing the molecules into contact with the olfactory epithelium inside the nose. Olfactory receptors are able to detect airborne odor molecules that enter the nasal cavity and bind to olfactory receptors. The presence of nasal pockets generated by the bony soft ethmoidal shelf prevents the odor from being washed off when they are sniffed continually. These pockets enables the unidentifiable scent to accumulate and interact with the olfactory receptors for a longer time. This process permits information to be transmitted from the olfactory nerves to the brain's dog, helping the dog to recognize scents and follow trails.
Now, does cancer have smell? Yes. Cancer is a condition in which cells do not divide properly. They somehow multiply too quickly and do not die when they should. This abnormal process can result in the loss of healthy cells and alterations in the body, resulting in the production of volatile organic compounds. Many volatile organic compounds were shown to be present at various levels for a variety of cancers, including breast, prostate, lung, and bladder cancers. Cancers usually leave distinct traces or other signatures in a person's body. Cancer-affected cells have a unique odor that doesn't exist in healthy cells. And dogs can be trained to sniff volatile organic compounds. This is how dogs can differentiate between a cancerous cell and a healthy cell. Researchers are constantly looking for new techniques to detect cancer at an early stage. Early detection can be difficult because some cancers do not exhibit symptoms at all. Therefore, researchers are actively investigating the possibilities of detecting cancer's odor in order to speed up diagnosis. In the past few years, studies have shown that trained dogs could identify bladder cancer patients' urine almost 3 times more often than would be expected by chance alone. They can also detect lung cancer in exhaled breath samples with high accuracy.
This study has a lot of implications for humans because dogs can help medical specialists better detect cancer at an early stage by working with them. Early detection can help to prevent the spread of infectious diseases and minimize the danger of infection in humans. Medical specialists have even extended their research on dog sense of smell studies to apply it towards developing technology that can aid in the detection of cancer. For example, there is now ongoing research in the construction of computational screening equipment with the same sensitivity as dogs that can identify the chemical changes responsible for the aroma that dogs can detect. There are also studies that prove dogs can be trained to sniff other diseases like malaria and diabetes, where they need to take their insulin shot. Knowing this now, what do you feel about dogs? For us, when we first heard of this research, it made us realize that there is a lot that we do not know and not understand yet about them. In our experience, we have seen them viewed with stigma as dirty animals with no purpose, but we have learned and shared one today. Imagine what other uses we can discover if we could change the way we view dogs, to see them as we view other creation of Allah that have their own lives and purpose, that have value. Some we understand now, and others perhaps only Allah knows. As budding biologists and as people, we strive to be better understand the natural world around us with an open mind, and we hope that our presentation today will also inspire you to do the same.
That's all everyone for our presentation. Thank you for listening. Hope you all have an amazing day.